So I should start out by saying that I absolutely love backpacks and I use them all of the time. I'm an instructor at a local college, so I'm always lugging stuff into there. I travel an awful lot, and I have a son who is a swimmer, which means I am always going to swim meets, and that means carrying all sorts of things around. Now, what this also means for me is that I have different backpacks for different needs, which is frankly kind of a pain. And I was looking around a little bit for something that I could use that would maybe even fit all of my backpack needs into one pack. And luckily enough, I came across this. Now, this got really good reviews. So a big thank you to the HILOMON store for sending me a sample of this pack to try out. And try out I did. And so far, I am very happy. The beauty of this pack is that it does a lot of things in one. Now, before I get into the features of this, and there are a lot of them, I want to talk about my main concerns with backpacks because I go through a lot of them. And features aside, there are a few things that I always look for. And the first thing I look for is zipper quality. We have all had backpacks that were really good right up to the point where the zippers gave out. They were either cheap zippers or the seams would burst on them, or they had those tiny little pull tabs on them that would break off. And even if they weren't all that easy to get to. And I was very happy with these. For starters, they've got these big pulls on them. You can see here, instead of the little metal ones that can snap off. So they're very easy to just reach back, find, and grab. And they also, these zippers work very well. You know when you've got a decent quality zipper, you can test them right away. And think about if you've had like a cheap windbreaker or something and you could tell the zipper was going to give out pretty quickly. These do not have the feel of this. These have got good quality zippers. And I think because of that, they're going to last all the way around. They've got the big pulls on all of these zippers and they work really well. Now, the other thing I look for on backpacks is the straps and the buckling themselves. So on the back of this, you can see we've got these straps that have got a little bit of padding on the back here, and they've got these nice Fastex bindings that just pop in and out very easily. And just the fact that they put on these other bindings to go across your chest, for example, shows that they're thinking through the fact that you might be carrying a little bit of weight on here, which, because this is a cooler pack, is going to be true. The material on the back, it's got this nice breathable material. I was very happy to see that. We have all hiked around or walked to a sporting event or something with a backpack only to take it off and have your back covered with sweat. So I was very happy to see this as well. Now, in terms of the features on this is what had me kind of excited and got me thinking that I might be able to use this backpack for all of my backpack needs instead of having to carry coolers to my son's swim meets and a laptop case to the college and so on. This is really well thought out. The features on this, it's like they climbed into my head and picked out everything that I needed out of a backpack and put it into this. So let's start out with one of the things that makes this a little bit different than most backpacks, and that happens right here in this front pouch, which is that it is a cooler. And this cooler will expand back in here. It's got this so you can keep stuff warm or you can keep stuff cool. You can actually put a lot more in here than you think. I put about 6 cans of soda in here to try this out, and it worked perfectly. So when you combine the cooler up here and the fact that on both sides of this has water bottle holders, one there and one over here, this has just checked off all the boxes for going to my son's swim meet. I no longer have to carry a cooler along with a backpack. So this is going to take care of one of my backpack needs. Now, another thing that I use backpacks for is traveling. And even though we've got this cooler up front here, if you open up the main compartment and you push this down, That cooler portion of this will fold up, and this gives you a lot of just regular storage area for traveling. This also has a nice, you can see in here, it's got another nice pocket in here for traveling. And if you're traveling through an airport, this is particularly nice, and it was a big surprise, is that you can see on the outside of the pack, there is a USB input cable. And this goes all the way over into here. So if you put on an adapter onto this, or if this is the cable that you need, I used an adapter in my case, and you are traveling and you're at the airport and you've got something inside here you're trying to charge, instead of having to take it out, you can simply sit your backpack up like this, find a charger, plug it right into this lead on the outside, and it will charge whatever is in your backpack. Also for traveling, and talking about this being so well thought out, and that I wish more backpacks had these, is if you've ever traveled internationally and you've got a backpack on your back, we always know that safety is a concern, having somebody go into your backpack to take something. So on the back of this pack, which is going to be right up against your back while you're walking around through a city, there is a little security pocket down here. Nobody's going to be able to get to that. It's going to be right up against you. You can put your passport, your cash, anything else right into here, and it's going to stay safe. And then finally, for traveling, we have all of these great mesh web hooks up here that you can put carabiners on, or you can strap stuff onto it. And that is going to be great for when I'm walking around and I need to carry some extra stuff. So the final part of this design, and the thing that checks off the third box of what I need a backpack for, is carrying a laptop around. And you can see on the very back here, behind the main compartment and the cooler compartment, we have got a slot back here for a laptop that fits right into here. This works just great. I'm putting a laptop in here right now. Plus you've got another small compartment back here that you can put smaller things into. So if we kind of add everything up on here, this is a really, really good backpack. The design is unbelievable in terms of how many features and how well thought out it is. You've got the webbing, you've got this cooler in here, you've got the water bottle holders, you've got the input for a USB cable, you've got the laptop holder in back, you have this little safety pouch up here, which I think is brilliant. And then you combine that with the fact that the quality of this is really good. Really good zippers, nice material, good straps, good buckles, and this is a win. I would definitely get another one of these, and I can't wait to travel with this.